Hello everybody, and welcome to another inbox review, another repost of an older video that I'm remaking because the older one, the quality was terrible on it, so I'm remaking this one as well. This is the Trumpeter 1/48 scale MiG-19S Farmer C. That's a mouthful. Let's take a look at the box here real quick. This is the 2011 release, or a 2011 release. Newly tooled in 2011. I'm not very familiar with Trumpeter airplane kits, so I'm not really sure. I don't remember what my thoughts on this were when I first did the inbox review on it. So we'll take another look and see. Only because my only experience with Trumpeter kits are their older armor kits and their ship kits, which both leave a lot to be desired. So hopefully this is much different than those. Let's move the box over and let's dive into the instructions, which I can already tell are harmonica instructions, which isn't ideal, but what are you going to do? Sprue layout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprues and the clear parts, and one little piece of photo etch for the instrument panel. Nothing out of the ordinary here as far as the process of the build. Seems like a fairly straightforward, easy potential weekend build here, because there's not really, doesn't look like there's really that much to it. And there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's that much to it at all, actually. And it comes with looks like three marking options. Sorry, I'm reading this upside down, so of course you don't tell me which ones they are, do you? No. But yeah, it's Trumpeter for you. There's that. Looks fairly simple, which there's nothing wrong with as long as the kit itself is good. Let's see what comes in here other than the decals. I don't think that's a mask, but I just saw the yellow paper here. I think that's just a yeah, it's just I got excited. I thought this was a mask, but no, it's just for the decals. Decals look a little thick, I won't lie. They look a little thick. I don't know how you guys can see that, but they do seem a little thick to me, although very nicely in register, as well as very nice color to them too. I like the color on them. They're very bright, very well colored. Just a little too thick, but that's okay. Looks like we've got 3 marking options: East German, Soviet, and Vietnamese, or North Vietnamese, by the looks of it. And then we've got our little photo etch fret here of our... This isn't even photo etch, is it? What is this? Come out here. Yeah, I have no memory of doing this one when I was doing it. Oh, this is that's interesting. Oh, it's the instrument panel, but I don't know. Some kind of film thing. I've never come across one of these before, so I'm sure somebody who's more knowledgeable than I am when it comes to airplane builds can tell me what one of these are called. I was just gonna call it a decal for the instrument panels, but it's not. It's like a really thin plastic almost. So I'm not entirely sure. But I'm sure somebody who is much more knowledgeable than I am on the subject can tell me. Alright, let's look at the clear parts. I'd say, just by looking them very quickly, I'd say, I mean, they're clear, There's not really any blemishes, but nothing special either. I already see that big fat mold line running right down the middle of the canopy here, so that's not ideal. But other than that, they look as one would expect clear parts to look. I guess I do not like that big fat mold line because that means a lot of cleaning, a lot of sanding, a lot of polishing, and a lot of messing around to begin with. But you know, that's okay. It's still decent looking at. Let's start with the first bag of parts here. Decent detail. I mean, what one would expect for a 2011 release, which in modeling terms, depending if you're Tamiya in modeling terms, that's pretty modern. So, and yes, I poke fun at Tamiya every chance I get because of their ancient armor kits that they still charge modern prices for somehow, somewhere. But panel line look good. Details look great on it. Again, the only thing right now, at least, that I would call a setback is the mold line down the center of the canopy there. But a lot of ejector pin marks on this too. A lot. I mean, that is just that is old school Trumpeter. That is a 1/350th scale Trumpeter ship with ejector pin marks. Holy moly, everywhere. I mean, granted, most of this, I'm hoping all of it, but most of it you won't be able to see. But that would be some very unnecessary well, not unnecessary, but a very unwanted filling to do. If you do see those in places, because it's interesting. That is a lot of ejector pin marks for a 2011 release. But again, you know, Trumpeter. Plus, not everybody is bothered by that either, so can't really talk too much smack about it, I guess. All right, next sprue, wheels. Detail looking good. Some flash, which is okay. This piece actually looks really good. The rear of the airplane here, of the fuselage, that looks really nice. Very well detailed and just looking good overall. Yeah, I like that. Alright, final couple of sprues, and remember guys, if you like what you see, then please hit that like button. And I would also very much appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, because that helps out with the algorithm gods and the YouTube algorithm gods and so on and so forth. So it would be very much appreciated. And by yours truly here. Fuel tanks with some wheel wells and so on and so forth. Look good. Nice thing about this, and wings. Nice thing about this kit is the only weapon that this plane came equipped with was the machine gun mounted in the nose, or in the fuselage rather. So there's no rockets to fiddle-do around with, or bombs or anything like that. So I guess that's a plus, unless you like that kind of stuff. I'm very, very much a beginner airplane modeler at best. So my only real claim to fame with an airplane model is a F-35 2B Lightning from Tamiya. It's the Italiary Reeboks, which probably isn't the easiest plane to get into airplane modeling, but it's coming along quite well. Other than the cockpit, or the canopy, which had mold line on it. And I'm having a hell of a time getting that off of there, but other than it's coming along. Anyways, like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, please, if you so choose. If you don't like what you've seen, let me know how I can improve. I appreciate every one of you for stopping by, and we will see you in the next one.